Today we're going to look at the first step in the preparation of pork for pulled pork. The only things we need at the moment are the pork and the salt. So we'll talk about the salt first. The salt is without a doubt the most important flavour enhancer there is in cooking. It will beef up, or pork in this case, any savoury dish, and some sweet ones probably, I don't know what though. It's an absolutely essential nutrient for us as humans. I know it's sort of demonised quite a lot, but we don't produce salt and we need to get salt from somewhere, and honestly we're better than making a lovely smoky salty pork dish. Just as an aside, if you go into a supermarket and you see somebody selling organic salt, it's just a marketing trick. It doesn't really mean what you think it means. Basically, if it says organic salt, what it means is they haven't put anything in the salt. So like anti-caking agents or iodine. And as far as I'm concerned, salt without anything in it is salt. Anything else is not salt. So just be aware. So the salt of the pork does two things. First of all, it enhances the flavour, as I've said. And the second, it helps to keep the meat moist. Now this works by dissolving some of the muscle proteins, which help loosen up some of the muscle fibres, which then allows them to retain more water, but it also makes them contract less than when cooking, which is absolutely perfect. So we generally work on a rule of half a teaspoon per kilo of meat, and this shoulder that we're going to do today is about 5 kilos, so we'll need about 2.5 teaspoons of salt. So let's take a look at this bit of meat. So this is the pork. This is about 5 kilos of pork. This is cut from the upper shoulder of the pork. It's had the neck and rib bones removed from around here, but it does still have the blade bone in, which you can just see there. And this blade bone helps to distribute the heat evenly. It's pretty much straight through here to help distribute the heat evenly throughout the cook. So okay, so on top here is where the skin would have been. We've had that cut off, because it's no good with low and slow cooking. You just don't get the temperature that you need to make crackling. Having said that, if you ask your butcher to keep the crackling, then you can make pork scratchings out of that later, and perhaps we'll do a little video on that at some point. So the reason this cut of meat is so widely used is, as you can see here, you can see all this marbling and all this fat in there, and that is all the fat and collagen in here. This is what breaks down and makes that really, really soft and juicy, and helps it pull apart. So all we're going to do at this stage is salt the pork. So nice clean hands. I've got my salt here, and then we're just going to spread this salt as evenly as we can over the surface of the meat, and then rub that in. Right, so now that's all done, that is going to go into the fridge until tomorrow morning, when we'll apply the rub and then put it on the smoker. Until then.